Not shocking news considering all the previous reports, but Deshaun Watson has apparently officially requested a trade from the Texans, according to Adam Schefter. For more, I'm here now with Bill Enright. And Bill, when it comes to the idea of honoring said request from Watson, I could see some people saying the Texans should just say no. You're a great quarterback. We're keeping you around because he also has some degree of leverage in a possible trade given he has a no trade clause. But if we're using the NBA as a blueprint, these guys tend to get where they want to go in a situation like this because it gets ugly. It's like there's a point of no return. So do you think that the Texans will be forced to honor his request?
Yeah, there's no way that we'll see Deshaun Watson in a Houston Texans uniform come 2021. He will be traded. The team is going to be, their hand will be forced in trading him. And let's be honest, this is probably in their best interest because they were a 4-12 team with Deshaun Watson. And this is going to take a lot of different pieces to rebuild this franchise. It's not just a matter of a new GM. It's not just a matter of a new head coach. They need better players. And sometimes trading away your best asset is the only way to acquire those said better players via draft picks, via maybe other veterans. But Deshaun Watson, he's going to be out of Houston, and it didn't matter that they hired a new coach, even though that was supposed to maybe try to change his mind. The damage was already done. He wants out of Houston, and he's going to get his way.
Well, it's funny because it's not really about the roster. I mean, you make a good point that they need to improve their roster, but that doesn't seem to be the reason that Watson wants out, right? It seems to be the decision makers, the management, what's going on with the owner, what's going on with this dude, Jack Easterby. So in order for the Texans to fully rebuild, I think they not only need to get draft picks and bring in young talent, but they have to renovate, the foundations there.
Yeah, you're right. It does go beyond the roster, but I guess my point is saying that Deshaun Watson, he wants to play for a winning team right now, and the Texans are so far away from being a winning team, right? They had him on the field this year, and that only resulted in 4 wins. So you add in the fact that they're a long way from being a winning team and the problems with the culture, the GM, some of the decision makers, and that is all leading to the reason why Watson wants out of Houston.
What uniform you think we see him in next season?
I would love for it to be the Colts. I think they make the most sense. They have a lot of cap space, but there's no way that the Texans in the AFC South will trade him to another AFC South opponent. So I'm going to go with an AFC East team, either Miami Dolphins or the New York Jets.
They make the most sense considering their draft position and the kind of trades that they could put together.